In last lecture, I have discussed analytical procedure in different domain. Okay, so in this lecture, I will discuss when selecting an analytical method, some particular numerical criteria are to be maintained. Okay, the satisfied parameter which found immense importance in analytical measurement are precision, bias, sensitivity, detection limit, dynamic range, and selectivity. Okay. Now see this table here in this slide. I will discuss properties used in instrumental methods. Okay. So this table shows the characteristics, property, and the instrument required for conducting analysis based on the characteristics property. Like emission of radiation, we use emission spectroscopy. Absorption of radiation, we use spectrophotometry and photometry. Photoacoustic spectroscopy, nuclear magnetic resonance, and electron spin resonance spectroscopy. Scattering of radiation, we use turbidimetry, nephelometry, Raman spectroscopy. Refraction of radiation, we use refractometry, interferometry. Diffraction of radiation, we use X-ray and electron diffraction methods. Rotation of radiation, we use polarimetry, optical rotary dispersion, circular dichroism. Electrical potential, we use potentiometry, chronopotentiometry. Electrical charge, we use colorimetry. Electrical current, we use amperometry, polarography. Electrical resistance, we use conductometry. For mass, we use gravimetry. Mass to charge ratio, we use mass spectrometry. Rate of reaction, we use kinetic method. Thermal characteristics, we use thermal gravimetry and titrimetry. Differential scanning calorimetry, differential thermal analysis, thermal conductometric methods. And in radiometry, we use activation and isotope dilution methods. So these properties used in instrumental method, and this table highlights the chemical and physical properties of analytical instruments. Okay. Now, here we see the most commonly used analytical equipment and how they respond to different criteria. For photometer, energy source is tungsten lamp. Analytical information is attenuated light beam. Information sorter is filter. Input transducer is photodiode. Data domain of transduced information is electrical current. Signal processor or readout is amplifier or digitizer or LED display. Okay. Next, in atomic emission spectrometer, energy source is inductively coupled plasma. Analytical information is UV or visible radiation. Information sorter is the monochromator. Input transducer is the photomultiplier tube. Data domain of transduce information is electrical current, and readout meter is amplifier, digitizer, digital display. Okay. In colorimeter, energy source is direct current source, that means DC current. Analytical information is charge required to reduce or oxidize analyte. Information sorter is cell potential. Input transmitter is electrodes. Data domain of transduced information is time. And readout meter is amplified digital timer. For pH meter, energy source is sample or glass electrode. Analytical information is hydrogen ion activity. Information sorter is glass electrode. Input transducer is glass calomel electrodes. Data domain of transduced information is electrical voltage. For mass spectrometer, energy source is ion source. Analytical information is mass to charge ratio. Information sorter is mass analyzer. Input transducer is electron multiplier. Data domain of transduced information is electrical current. For gas chromatograph with flame ionization, in this case energy source is flame. Analytical information is ion concentration versus time. Information sorter is chromatographic column. Input transducer is biased electrode. Data domain of transducer information is electrical current, and readout meter is electrometer or digitizer computer system. Okay. So this table highlights the instrument characteristics for the common analytical instruments. The example here, in this slide I will discuss the measurement process. How we measure by analytical instrument, how we measure or how we analyzing sample by analytical instrument. So the example of pH analysis, we understand the measurement process of analytical methods. First, so here I have considered pH analysis for understanding the measurement process of analytical method. So first we take this signal generator glass electrode. Then we transduce the signal information and then we modify the signal, that means information decoding in terms of voltage to pH, and finally we have the signal display. Okay, information is encoded, processed, transferred, decoded and displayed. Steps in the measurements involve information and processing of the signal between the different data domain. Okay, so up to this, all these 3 or 4 lecture, I have given a small introduction of analytical instrumentation, and I have given a small introduction how we analyze a sample or matter. Okay, so today I will stop here. Today I stop here. In the next class I will explain elaborately different types of analytical instruments. Okay, how this instrument used for measurement purpose. Okay, thank you.